morning, everyone. So as you'll have noticed, I've not managed to get a podcast up again this weekend. I'm really struggling with getting podcasts up at the moment. I think because I just don't feel like I'm getting a lot of knitting done. So I thought what I would do instead, as a little bit of variation, and so that I can get something out there for you all to watch and just for me to record as well, because I do miss recording. I thought I would do just a little kind of working week vlog. So the aim at this point, we'll see how it goes, is to do just daily vlogs Monday to Friday this week, just with a little bit of my work week. I will share a bit of knitting content and stuff in that as well, because I've got a couple of projects planned. And yeah, I just thought I'd share a little daily vlog series. I've been thinking about the fact that it's September, which means that December is creeping up, which means that Vlogmas is creeping up. And I have had a year where I've only actually done one vlog series this year, which is unlike me. So I need to get back into it, especially before Vlogmas, because I love Vlogmas and Vlogmas is always such fun. But I feel like I need just a couple of little vlog series before then, just to get me back into the swing of things, get me back into the routine of editing, and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll have a working week vlog. So today is Monday. The kids are at school, and for anyone that's coming across this for the first time, I'll have a little introduction, shall I? I am Helen. I am the dyer behind Giddy Yarns, and I also host the Giddy Knits podcast here on YouTube, which is what you will have stumbled across. But the podcast has been slightly irregular over the last few months because of a combination of things. We moved house back in July, I think, and it's been the summer holidays as well. I've got two children, Arthur, who is 7, and Jasper, who is 4. They are both at school. Jasper started primary 1 this year. We live in Scotland. We live in Dundee in Scotland, hence primary 1 rather than reception. Yeah, so these vlogs will literally just be a little bits about kind of what I'm getting up to during my work week. They'll probably all be under 20 minutes. Little snippets of what I'm getting up to with my work week. I'm repeating myself already. For those of you that have watched my vlogs already, you will know this, but for anyone that's watching a vlog for the first time, my vlogs don't tend to be particularly glamorous. I'm not a glamorous person. I'm a shove jeans and t-shirt on and scrape my hair back while I get to work kind of person, and my house reflects that. So there is often quite a bit of mess. 2 young children, working, chaos. Anyway, so yeah, the boys are at school. My jobs for today are warping yarn. This is my warping board for warping self-striping yarn. So I'm currently working on getting everything warped up for a, I don't know quite what to call it, an exhibition. Let's call it an exhibition that I am part of in the beginning of October, which is the Traveller's Diary, which is a really interesting expedition. It's a combination of an art gallery exhibition with photography and also yarn. So we've been teamed up with a wonderful photographer called Jenny Rose Photos, I think is her thing on Instagram. That's really bad. I'll put it on the screen. Jenny is the daughter of Janice, who runs Bar, which is a local yarn shop in Stonehaven. And she travelled around the world and took lots and lots of photographs. Her travel was kind of cut short by COVID. But basically, the concept, before I over-explain and talk to you for far too long, the basic concept is that she has given us all a country. And we've all been given photographs from that country to choose our inspiration from. And we are all dyeing up yarn inspired by her photographs, which will then be displayed in an art gallery in Stonehaven. The yarn will be available to purchase. There will also have been samples and patterns knit up in all of the yarns. The prints of the photographs will be able to be purchased as well. And there's also going to be an amazing little kind of coffee table book which combines all of the photography as well as information about all of the different dyers involved. Jenny came to all of our houses, dye studios, whatever you want to call it, and took a series of photographs of us as well. So there's kind of photographs of our processes and things like that. So it's really, really interesting. I'm doing a self-striping colourway and also kind of a mini bundle that complements it. So basically it's a self-striping colourway, and then I'm doing a mini bundle which is kind of a stripe your own. So it's the same colours of the self-striping, but in mini form. Mostly because self-striping is so time consuming, I can't get quite as much done in terms of the amount of self-striping. So I'm giving the option, basically. So that's my job today. I'm warping up the self-striping for that. I've also got yarn in the pans because I am doing test runs of all of my clubs and test runs of the Halloween boxes today, as long as my yarn arrives, because I should have, hopefully in the next half hour or so, Parcel Force should be delivering a big box of yarn and also a big box of dyes, which would be good because I need both merino nylon yarn. I am completely out of that, and there's also one of my dye colours that I want to use that I'm also completely out of. So hopefully they will arrive in the next half an hour and I'll be able to use them. Anyway, I've talked for 6 minutes for the introduction to this vlog, so that's ages. But oh well, it's always nice to just sit and have a chat. Anyway, I hope you enjoy kind of what I put together. I just thought, with the fact that I've not been getting a lot of progress done on knitting, I can share some of what I've been working on a little bit more through the vlog, so you'll get a little bit of my knitting, but then I don't need to sit down and kind of hold everything up. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for a week. Anyway, I need to get on with some work. My box of yarn has arrived, so just a small restock. Just a small restock this time because I was just low on various bases, which with Glasgow coming up and clubs and stuff is really annoying. So we've got some BFL nylon, a little bit of DK, a little bit of merino bamboo. What else? Some 50-gram skeins for sock sets. Just some more minis because I will be using them up, dyeing up the monthly minis club. And we've also got some normal, they're still 50 grams. But what I'm looking for, the important one, is some merino nylon. That's what I need to dye today. This noise is the reality of my workspace currently. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I now have a much better, much more dedicated workspace, but I could do with it being quieter. I've paused the tumble dryer at least, so hopefully you can hear me. I finished my warping for the day, and I've got the last batch of yarn on. I'm just 4:15, so I might, it's going to be tight. I might just get this batch finished before I've got to go and pick up the boys. To be fair, what will probably happen is I'll be 10 minutes early of, like, how do I word this? 10 minutes, there'll be 10 minutes left that it needs to be in the pan when I need to leave. But I can just turn the pans off, leave the yarn in there, and the heat will hold anyway, so it will last that 10 minutes. So that's not a problem. Tom is actually on campus today. He's actually gone to the office to work, which is, yeah, quite a novelty. It's only just in the last week or so that he started going back to the office on a more regular basis. So it's quite weird being in the house on my own. Normally I would just be able to, like, say to Tom, oh, can you turn my pans off in 10 minutes? But I don't have that luxury anymore. Anyway, last bit of things that I need to do today is packing up orders from the weekend. So anyone that shopped in my shop update, my post-Perth shop update, words are failing me. Hopefully I will get everything packed up this afternoon and I'll be able to take it to the post office first thing tomorrow morning, which would be great. I was really bad at advertising it. I didn't do a newsletter. I didn't do social media until pretty much the Saturday, and I've obviously not podcast. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, she's done a shop update, there's still loads in the shop update. I uploaded all of the Winnie the Pooh collection, so that's all back up. I've changed the way I do my listings, so you'll find a listing for the colourway and then there'll be a drop down menu in the listing so you can choose your yarn base. I've also added back up the die to order listings for the Winnie the Pooh collection. There's also the cupcake collection has been restocked, and again die to order listings have been added. What else? There's BFL silk. I've added the 2 new colours of BFL silk. So you've got garnet, which is this one. This skein is really messy. I need to neaten this up before I post it out. And antimony, which is the grey. So they are both, they're on the website. What else did I add for the website? Sock sets. So there are sock sets, the new lichen sock sets, the new sugar plum fairy sock sets, as well as a restock of all the ones I did during the summer. The sock sets are proving really popular, which is good because I really like dyeing them. So I'm definitely going to dye some more of those. So yeah, packing orders. And then about, I don't know, 10 to 3, something like that, I need to go and get the boys. Since we've moved, my school run is quite a bit further. It used to be literally like 2 minutes from the school, whereas it's probably like a 10-minute walk. 10 minutes for me, 20 minutes if I'm walking back with the boys. That's fine. It's a good bit of exercise, isn't it? So yeah, but right, packing. Right, you are in the tea cupboard, which if you are a long-time viewer of my vlogs, you will know is a very familiar place for me to pop you. But of course this is a different tea cupboard because it's a different house since I last vlogged. So you are in the new tea cupboard, but it's still a very convenient place to pop you when I just fancy a chat, especially while I'm waiting for a cup of tea to brew. Orders are all packed, yarn is all dyed for the day, warping is all done for the day. I can kind of stop. I've always got bits to do because that's the issue of running a small business, isn't it? They've got a couple of listings that I need to put up, and I've got, what else have I got to do? I need to edit this. A few little piddly bits and pieces like that, but that's it. Kids are watching TV, having a chill out. I need to get Arthur reading his school book shortly and Jasper practicing his letters. Then I need to get them some tea. And then tonight I have got, well, I should have, assuming everybody's still up for it tonight, I should have my Crafty Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons. That felt like too many dragons in a sentence. Crafty Dragons, my Dungeons and Dragons group with a lovely group of crafters. So hopefully I will have that this evening. But otherwise, I will probably see you again tomorrow and we'll see how these daily vlogs for the week go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed so far today. Yellow.